Greetings of peace and love. And once again, I welcome all of you to this corner, Guyanese Memory Lane, with Janet, yours truly. I know that you might be calling up your friends and families, especially Guyanese ones from all over the world. I know how much they are looking forward for my little presentations. And before I go further, let me remind you that you can share the live with others so that we can have a lot of participation tonight. Tomorrow is Saturday and the other day is Sunday, the 29th of August. And Hindus throughout the world will be celebrating Krishna Jayanti. And I thought it best to bring to you a little piece on Krishna Jayanti. Now, all those Hindus in Guyana and elsewhere in the world, I say Happy Janmashtami to all of you. Now, Janmashtami, that is Krishna Janmashtami, also is known as Janmashtami to all Hindus, especially in Guyana. And it is a Hindu festival that celebrates the birth of Krishna, one of the divine human beings who lived in the Satyug or Adamic age. You know, at the beginning of the ages, when I say ages, I mean Satyug, Silver Age, Copper Age, Iron Age, and there is an age which is called Diamond Age. And this is the age that is responsible for welcoming or bridging the ages from Iron Age to Golden Age or Adamic Age. So you have the ages of Satyug, which is the Golden Age, and then you have the Silver Age and the Copper Age, and then the Iron Age, and then you have the Diamond Age. Now, according to Hindu mythology, the Hindu king Kansa ruled Mathura to extend his empire. There's where greed comes in, you see. He uses his sister, that is, he married his sister to Vasudeva, the Yadu king. Hindus keep fast on this day and they sing bhajans. They sing songs, bhajans like hymns, and they arti. They take a thali and they put fire on, they put a little diya with a lamp in it, and they put the arti. They pay due respect to their Lord Krishna. Now, Krishna, they say, liked milk. He liked it a lot, and his favorite fruit used to be jamun. When devotees, that is the Hindus who go they pay homage to Lord Krishna, and they chant his name in the mandirs when they go. They call his name so much over and over again. And during their devotion, they pray to take shelter under Lord Krishna's canopy. And they surrender themselves to him with utmost devotion. This devotion is said to take away all our griefs and miseries from our minds and our lives, and replacing them with peace. The Maha Krishna mantra is the great mantra, Maha Krishna mantra. Is the great mantra that people chant in the mandirs. On the 29th, that is Sunday, almost all the mandirs in Guyana and throughout the world, different places, they have different times. Like for India, it's on the 30th, I think, and they are 9 hours ahead of us. So when we do today, they do it like 9 hours further, right? And then because of that, different countries have different timing when they go to mandirs, and they go and they celebrate this festival. So see if you could make time off, take some time off, and go to the mandir, wherever you go, and you take part. And when you go and you listen, if you don't take part in the arti or the singing or the chanting, you could go and sit in meditation, like how I do. I sit in meditation. And when you sit and they chant, the feeling is fantastic, my friends. And when you go, you take in that divine vibrations in that environment. And by the way, on Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m., I will be having a special Janmashtami program on channel 18, cable 69. That is NTN television station. And it will also be on Facebook. So you can log in NTN TV_radio. I repeat, NTN TV_radio. Okay, today we will be talking about the game we used to play long years ago. It is called salt game. When you live in the country, you play it a lot. In those days, we used to have a lot of moonlight, bright moonlight, and we used to use these times to play. When you come from school, you water your plants after you've taken off your school clothes, and you go to the garden, you help your parents, you pen in the fowls and the ducks, and you lose the dog, You have little things to do, and then you go and you have your bath, and you put on your average, nice clothes you go to play with. Well, we never used to have like these brand name and special clothes and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dresses and pants and tops. You used to wash and wear. Wash if you have one dress, and you go out somewhere, you come back, you wash it, put it on the paling, we will say, or the fence or the line, and we throw it over and it gets dry for the other time we want to wear it. And you never used to have electricity, like electric light and electric this and that. We used to use bottle lamps. That's what I used to study for my GCO level. Yes? And we used to use the moonlight when it is bright if we want to do homework late and all of that. And we used to use Decere lamp. I'll tell you more about that Decere lamp another time. Yeah? And let me deviate a little. You remember last week I told you, not last week, the other week, that we were going to talk about the sickness palai. Remember I spoke about Sokanti? I'm going to give you a little bit on palai because I promised you. Those Guyanese who are at my age or later than my age, they will understand the term palai. Palai, you remember? Palai is a sickness that is caused by cold. And when it occurs, it attacks mostly small children. Remember? And the child will cough and cough. And then the child will start panting for breath. And then cough again, pant for breath. So much so it can become severe that this child will use the belly to hold the breath and to pull the breath and to give off the breath. So when this occurs, you take the child to the doctor, and what the doctor will tell you? The doctor will tell you this child has to go to a bush doctor. And when you take the child to the bush doctor, I remember there was a guy by the name of Duncan. He used to live between Luzignan and Good Hope Dam. Those of you who used to live around that area. I'm from Luzignan, as I always would say. And this man, when you take your child with palai, he will use a mantra, and then he will do a jari. You know what is jari? He will jari the child. And he will say his mantra, and he will do his antar mantar, we will say, and then the child, you give it a little bit of a silver coin, or those days silver coin play a very important role, like shilling, 10 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents. You remember those coins? Yes. And Mr. Duncan will cure the child. Yes, those of you who remember Mr. Duncan. He will jari your child when the child has palai, and he will do his antar mantar, as I said, and the child will get better. Coming back now to salt game. We wouldn't say salt game, we will say salt game. Salt. Some people say salot. Right? So this is a game that is normally played by two teams. And each team will has a leader or a captain. So you can have 6 over here and 6 over there. You have two teams. Or 5 over here or 5 over there. Right? And then you mark off a big area, like 10 by 10. And then you divide this big square into 2 parts from top to bottom, right? And then you will divide that horizontally, and that will give you pens. We call it pens, the square. And these pens would normally be at a distance, where when you are in this pen, when the player is in the pen and the fielder is on each line, and if the fielder touches you, you are out. They say you are dead. You have to come out of the game. So each pen has to be, the length and breadth has to be so big that the person must be inside, like moving about, and still the line feeler cannot touch, unless if we say the batter, if the batter is moving around trying to sneak out, right, and the fielder touches you by moving the hand as much as he or she could, we say you die, you have to come out of the game, right? That's it. So you divide this big square into two, and then you divide that in horizontally into different squares, say 5 square on the left and 5 square on the right. And then the two captains will know that the top of the middle line will carry a little round thing like a crown. We say the crown. And the person who runs this line from top end to bottom end, that person is called the king feeler. He or she can run from top to bottom anytime he or she wishes, right? So to start the game, the two captains, they will go in front and take a piece of brick or a button or something and put it in one hand and close the hand behind the back like this. And when you close the hand, you bring your hand forward like this and you say which one the brick is in. So if you guess the right one, that means you won the toss. You'll say the captain for the cricket or something, they will say, let's spin the toss. So guess how they're spinning the toss now? They will do what I just explained to you. Put the little brick here, and if you guess the right one, you won the toss. So the captain who won the toss, they will be the batter, and the other side has to field. Okay? So the batter will put out his hand, and the fielder captain will put out his hand, and then they will slap like this. And the minute you hear the song, that means the game is ready to play. So the lineman in front, the front line, the second line, the third line, the fourth line, they will be on the alert when these people running in with pen, they will go in and they will try to sneak out. And when they sneak out and they come in again, or if the king line man comes in and he hits one of them, they are out or dead and they got to come out. So if one is left, one batter is left, and he goes out and he's coming in, and the game becomes a little stalled because one is left, the rest are dead. So what happened? The fielder will try to give him edge, we say. He will step back and he will give him a little space to run, and he will try to sneak from one pen to the other pen until he gets out. So when he gets the edge, and he runs here and there, like this side, that side, and he's not dead. He runs out, he sneaks out, and he shouts, "Salt!" That means all his team members are going to become alive, and they will do it again now. So when it goes over and the other side kills all of them, the other side will become now the fielder. And so the game goes. So this is one of the games we used to play, especially in a moonlight night. You know something? I hardly see moonlight coming out in the nights. It used to be real bright. You used to see each other face so distinctly. Yes. And the thieves, they will get caught in moonlight night mostly. Yes. But no, they're walking with guns and they're walking with cutlass and they're walking with daggers and all kind of thing. So all those games we used to enjoy, and the game used to be so excited sometimes that you used to hear the children on the streets shouting, "Run, no run, duck," hard. And the neighbors will say, "Oh gosh, these children are enjoying themselves." They would not report to police. They want the children to enjoy themselves. So where are all these enjoyment? They gone. I talking about children's enjoyment. They go on the phone and they do their thing. They play games on the phone. It can't be like what we used to enjoy. No way. No, you don't use your brain much. You use the calculator on the phone. And they go like this all the time. They go like this. No fun. Most time you will see they have knitted forehead and squinty eyes, and they think they're enjoying, but they're doing something to their vision, and they are doing something to their brain. They are not sharpening their brain. I heard one person said she can't remember the last she wrote, or she wrote a letter or filled out a form with a pen. A big woman in her near 60. She can't remember filling out a form with pen. I think on the plane you are forced to do it though. Yes, we become lazy, we become dependent, we become so, we become so lazy that we don't even want to see a page to write on. You just dash it away. You use the keyboard on the computer. Now, like the computer, like everything is on the cell phone now, and you use cell phone for almost everything. Yes. So coming back now to the salt game. If any of you would like to share your experience, I would appreciate it a great deal. I see Lilawati Devi back on that. Hi, good night, Lilawati. Long years ago, we used to have the Watis, Lomati, Somati, Pulmati, Lilawati, Parvati, Saraswati. And you used to have the days, Union Day, Ram Day, Sukan Day, all the days and the teas. And some of us are ashamed of our names, our Hindu name, our book name. I am proud of mine. My book name. I'm very, very proud of my book name. It means so much to me. Yeah? Your name tells something about your birth, the day you born, the time you born, the month you born. Yes. And people who don't believe in it, well, I can't give them no wrong because their parents did not explain to them, how they arrive at that name. Of course, you get a calling name, a nickname, like me, Janet, eh? And I would like you to share with me if you want to share. Just text me something about how you used to play salt or where you used to live. And I'm going to continuously bring you Guyanese stuff. Guyanese stuff. But I'm forced, whenever there is a celebration in Guyana or a holiday, I love to tell you something about it, because sometimes Guyanese people, they celebrate an occasion and they don't know nothing about the occasion. So Janmashtami is the celebration of the birth of Lord Krishna. Yeah? And I don't want other people to feel that you go and you art these images and they are idols and all of them. No, you go and in remembrance of these deities in the golden age, you you show them gratitude, you pay homage to them, and you feel in your mind and you believe that these deities, although they left their bodies, they're living, their souls are there. And when you go to them and you pray, you tend to feel that they are showering their blessings and their good feelings and best wishes, and they are protecting you and they are helping you in times of trials and tribulations. Yeah. So on Sunday in Guyana, we will be celebrating these Hindu festivals, and I am pleading to all the Hindus, if you have a man there next to you and they have a little celebration there, you go and you participate in some form. I explained to you, if you don't sing or you don't do this, you just sit in remembrance of Lord Krishna or God, whoever you want, and take in, imbibe some of those vibrations and some of the good words the priest or the guest speaker would say on that occasion. Okay? So I hope that I have given you some little pearls of wisdom on this occasion, and also bring back some kind of memories to you with the game Salt. To all of you, I say happy Janmashtami, and may Lord Krishna continuously shower his blessings onto all his people here on earth, especially our government and our president. Happy Janmashtami to all of those people who are in position to. I pray that God will give them the enormous strength and health and happiness, and help to bring about peace in Guyana and the world at large. Happy Janmashtami. God bless us all. Bye for now.